Now that I got most of the loose rust knocked off of these chip breaker fingers, I'm going to give them a bath in Evap-O-Rust. It's interesting to note that these fingers are hardened. I don't know how hard they are, but file completely skates off of them. I'd like all these sliding surfaces of the chip breaker fingers to be as smooth as possible. I've been trying to pair these chip breaker fingers up as best I can to where the height and the angle of the fingers are matched. I don't know if you recall, when I took the thing apart, these fingers were all different heights, like nothing was matched up. I'm not sure what would be the best lubricant for these fingers. I'm going to use this dry graphite. Well, I've been fiddling with these fingers on the chip breaker for a while, and I really haven't come up with a good technique for installing them. Initially I was just trying to force the fingers in by hand, but that was an epic fail. And then I came up with this clamp to try to retract pairs of springs and then put fingers in. But this thing was just bending. In the end I settled on just using a clamp to retract one of the springs as much as possible. And then pivot one finger into place. And then I'm temporarily holding things in place with these screws. It remains to be seen how I'm going to get this top plate in at the end. And then the second finger, I can kind of sometimes get it forced into place and then repeat. I'm not sure what's going to happen when I take out all these screws. I'm afraid everything's going to go sprawling. I'm going to go back and put just a dab of blue Loctite on everything. I went off camera and I took this segmented chip breaker apart and rearranged the fingers a couple more times, trying to get them to be where they'd all be lined up and flat with each other. And despite my effort, there are still some that are sitting way high, and I've been doing a little work with a grinder on them. Grinding on these things, I've had to be real careful to go easy on these edges because I don't want to draw the temper out and end up softening the metal. So I've been going real easy, taking just real light cuts with the grinder, and I've got a little more work to do, and I think I'll have it pretty much all evened out. We'll take a final pass with a sanding disc. After a couple of days of careful grinding and then finally some sanding, the fingers look a lot better on the chip breaker.